What's phenomenal about Swiggy is that it provides a wonderful learning platform. The learning has just been fantabulous. And the other thing is the energy levels are infectious. The business models are evolving, they are very dynamic. And what's really gratifying is if you're able to solve a business problem which has been unsolved earlier. The way we've crafted the charter for the function is largely there are three verticals that we serve. One being internal audit. Internal audit is a third line of defense, and we are responsible for giving an independent and objective assurance on the control and compliance posture of the organization. The second bit is a business advisory. Currently, we are in a phase of growth and our processes are not very mature. We are still in the journey. And that's where this function augments the internal audit function. And we work very closely with the business in close collaboration to drive certain efficiency outcomes, either in terms of process efficiency or in terms of cost optimization, and even in terms of strengthening the overall compliance posture. The third element to this function is the trust and safety, where the objective is how do we enhance the trust of the larger ecosystem, which is our restaurant partners, our delivery partners, and our consumers, by minimizing abuse on the platform, and how do we prevent the organization from internal abuse, which could either be vendor ecosystem or employees, etc. The subset to this is also an ombuds or a whistleblowing function that we are gradually building, and where we are trying to communicate zero tolerance to willful misconduct. A leader is only as good as his or her team, and hence having the right team is really core to be able to build a great function. While domain skills are very necessary and the domain skills for each of the verticals are very niche, but I think on an overall basis, what is really needed is out of the box thinking, ability to contextualize learnings of the past into the new scenario, because our business is a very high touch, high tech, and innovating business model, and hence your ability to learn and unlearn has to be really very fast. And most importantly, your ability to connect the dots to identify patterns. So to me, you need to have an aptitude for both art and science. Art because you need to be able to think and connect, and science because you need to work with data and facts. So it depends on what I've been given it for. Is it for professional purposes or personal? Assuming it's for personal consumption, I think I would allocate some bit of it to thank God and contribute it back to the society. Some bit of it to my parents and my family and my extended ecosystem, because without the extended ecosystem, you really cannot do what you're doing. Some bit for myself as well. I deserve something, and my team. Yeah. I think I'm fairly creative, and I was pursuing painting as a kid, and represented school, and I kind of stood All India first at some point of time. And I also am very keenly interested in Vastu science, so that's been, I keep reading around that. But yeah, colors and designs kind of fascinate me a lot, and you'll find a lot of colors in my presentations as well.